Thank you, Mr. President. UN Watch is concerned by the inadequacy of the Haitian legal system as documented in the report by the independent expert. 70% of all prisoners and 90% of female prisoners are currently incarcerated for extended periods without having yet faced trial. The national penitentiary is so overcrowded that prisoners have to take turns sleeping, and prisoners are held in local jails ill-suited to long-term inmates under appalling conditions. Another matter of concern arose earlier this year when a judge dismissed 22 complaints of crimes against humanity filed by victims against former President Jean-Claude Duvalier. UN Watch calls upon the government of Haiti to implement the recommendations of the independent expert, reform the judicial system, promote a transparent and democratic police force, and hold former President Duvalier accountable. Mr. President, we are also concerned by the situation in Kyrgyzstan. As described in the High Commissioner's report, the integrity of the legal system is worrying. As documented in the report, the President exercises considerable power over a weakened judiciary. Prisoners, particularly Uzbek prisoners, are tortured by a police force which operates with considerable impunity, and Azimyan Askarov, defender of human rights and ethnic minorities, is serving a life sentence, despite the fact that his confession, like the confessions of countless others, was extracted under torture. UN Watch calls upon the government of Kyrgyzstan to implement the recommendations of the report, to immediately reform the process of selecting judges, to ensure transparency, independence, and impartiality of the judicial system, to hold government officials accountable for their violations of the law, to ensure and uphold the basic human rights of all prisoners, and to immediately release Azimyan Askarov. Thank you, Mr. President.